It's gonna be a beautiful day, it looks like. No clouds at all right now. That always changes. Make some coffee, have a breakfast bar, and go over and look at the wind cave. I gotta get packed up yet. I got all my stuff out. So, put my bed away and put the stuff back in the car. Jeep. Gonna go look at the wind cave in a little bit. Alright, all packed up and eat my Bobos and my coffee and drive over to Cave Falls. Wind Cave Falls is later. This morning it's just Cave Falls. Yeah. Alright, so see you in a little bit. Not sure how far. Might go for a little hike. So we have, I'm probably just going to do this right here. Really beautiful countryside. About 30 miles from the trailhead. To the trailhead. Darby Creek trailhead goes up to the Wind Cave Falls. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, here we are. We're right here. And we're just going to hike to that point right there. I have hiked in the past. I've hiked all the way up to here. And I've also hiked this trail before. Nice little, it's pretty hazy out today, unfortunately, because I've hiked this before and this is really beautiful. You know, the mountain scene there, but it's all hazy, so it's not nearly as beautiful as it should be. The wilderness. So getting up here, you go around the bend, get up on that edge up there, and then the hike gets real interesting. But here's our first look at Black Bread Rock, I think is what it's called. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Black Bread Rock. It's really cool looking from the top. All right, here it is. Oh. Looks like a loaf of black bread, and then you got a slice of bread that came off of it. Some of my favorite rock formations I found or seen. Didn't really find it because it was on Google Maps, but so after you get up to this point, the trail is really beautiful all the way back as you're walking along this ridge, all the way back there. I just remembered that it's actually 6 miles round trip, not 6 miles each way. Really beautiful view here. I think the cave is right behind that tree. We'll get a view of it pretty soon. This is the view you get when you come around that turn. Oh man, look at this. See, and there is the cave. The first look at it. See how big it is. Look at this view. Viewpoint. I'm going to step off that edge.
And it looks like the waterfall's pretty dry. Lots of wildflowers. Let's go down to the viewpoint again. This valley scene, well, it's not hill scene. And that's beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture of that with my phone. It was fall, early fall. It was a drizzly day. It was actually snowing when I got up to here, and this waterfall, I think right there, was going. I think that's called Twin Falls. So, yeah, it's so beautiful up here today. Falls going. Colors were popping. There's lots of reds and oranges. Fortunately, I lost all that footage. Yeah, it's right there, Twin Falls. Alright, so yeah, I hope I head somewhere that trail splits and you can hike up to the ridge, up that way to the ridge, or back to the trail. Oh, there's a bird in the trail. It doesn't attack me. Birds like to attack me when I'm hiking. Hey, little birdie. You out for a hike too? Whoa, another one there. The other one must have been a... Alright. Whoa, dang it. The only thing I've ever been attacked by is a bird when I'm out hiking. Alright, yeah, so to get this wood hike first, and then, oh, look at that bird. I can't pick it up. Yellow and black bird. Cool. I can see the cave a little bit. Top of it. You can see it hiding behind the trees there a little bit. Alright, so we can get a view up the valley now a little bit, I guess. Anyway, so there's a split in the trail up ahead. One way goes up to an ice cave, which is up there someplace, I forget where. But that's quite a hike up to that ice cave. But you can keep going all the way back to a ridge back there and hike into the Teton National Park. I did that one time. There's a lot of bushwhacking, so I'm not gonna do it today because of that. I'm not get shorts on, and bushwhacking is better done, especially in this kind of stuff. You should have pants. I guess the split in the trail is still up ahead. I thought that was a sign there, but I don't know where that trail was now. But this is where the trail gets really steep. Oh, here it is. So that goes to the ice cave, but I didn't have a proper trail map when I came up here first time, and so I started hiking that way and realized I wanted to go this way. I don't know, but look at that beautiful view. Yeah, it's a perfect day for doing that, man. Of course, the one day it was drizzly, it was really nice too, so maybe there's no bad day to do this hike. You can hear all the bees. All right, time to go up. Waterfall part of the cave. That's pretty cool. There's a little bit more water come off than it looked like. Up to the cave though. Here of that ridge. So hiked all the way to that ridge one time. You can see all the way down to the national park side of the Tetons. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of bushwhacking. There's no trail going up there. This is a steep hike. Oh, but look at the view. Wow. Nice. I know you can't really get depth on these things, but that's only a small section of this. And it keeps going up. Pretty steep all the way up to the cave. The base, the bottom of the cave, and then there's still a bit of a rock scramble up to the cave itself. I saw somebody up there, so there's somebody up there, so we'll get some scale. So how far up it is. Alright, so I've always hiked up on the right side, so that's what I'm going to do this time. I think I'm going to have to put the camera down. Oh, I guess stairs are here. I cut over something because hiking through the cave is, well, before it was always better on the right from where it was. I don't know, but there was a lot more water coming down. before. It was really slippery the last time it came. These rocks were all wet. And see, that's the trail there I hiked. Time to climb up into it and feel the cold air coming out of the cave. Look at that view. All right. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera down while I climb over this. Ooh, it's chilly in here. Holy cow. I just look how big this cave is. Man. Alright, so I don't think there's no point in, hold it. There's no point in filming the hike all the way back there, but that's pretty cool. That's why you need a flashlight. It's really dark. Get back. All right, so I got the flashlight out. Now I can see back in there, so kind of see how far. Maybe can't tell if you can see how far back in it goes. But getting in here where it's darker, you can really see. There you go. Goes way back in there. So we're losing this light. I think this tunnel and that ice cave tunnel must connect. And that's probably where the wind's coming from. And you might be able to climb all the way through this too there, but one time I climbed back through, it was getting really narrow and I wasn't going to go any further. Well, I think today I'm just going to climb back into the first chamber. Ouch. Ooh, boy, I can really feel some cold air coming through that. Oh, there's the little hole. That's smaller than I remember it being. So I'll take my pack off here. Can't really fit in there with the pack on. Whew. So I'm gonna take it. Nobody else is here right now then, since there's no. Oh wow! So you can feel the wind. Holy cow! I think you can hear it too. Ouch! That's right. Low ceiling. Somebody left trash back here. Gets bigger back here though. Yeah. It gets bigger again. I have to cut that out. I see it keeps going down in there. Because there's another chamber after this one, if I remember right. I don't remember how far back I went, but yeah, good. Maybe I'll keep going. It's pretty cool. I'm already back here. Might as well go back. I thought there was another narrow opening, but that's probably where I stopped at. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure, I forgot about that. That's right, he climbed down there. It goes back even further, so. Alright, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do the whole thing since I'm here. It's easy enough to get back out. Ooh, slippery though. Alright, so this is where it starts getting really narrow, and I wasn't comfortable going any further. Back here. Well, actually, maybe you can't go any further. I don't know, you can keep going, yeah. That's right. Keeps going back in there, but you can see it gets really narrow back there. You can see people keep going, so, but I'm by myself and I'm not really a spelunker, so I stopped here. Alright, so now to climb out here. Alright, I'll turn the camera off to climb out. Cool to have footage of the climb out. I just might have to put it down occasionally to climb like that rock wall there. All right, here's the head bumping part. Oh, cool. See the little. Probably can't see without the flash on it. No. Oh, you can see it. Oh, it's because of my other flashlight's on. But you can see the little hole. All right, back up. That's what makes that windy it is right there. Ooh. All right, now we're out back out to the main chamber. All right, I got out of here then. Rocks are a little hard to walk up sometimes. Kind of twist your ankles. Oh, water dripping down right there. Because this way is wet there. Huh. Interesting. See a few other spots like that. You can see that I was looking to see if there's any bats up there, but I don't think there are. I didn't see any. Seems like a cave the bats would like though. I can hear something. But weird. Sounds like there's something on the other side of this wall. Huh. Must just be an echo or something. It's probably an echo. It's probably birds outside. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Yeah, 'cause I can still hear it. It's getting louder. Huh. If you look up there, it almost looks like the cave. It's almost, oh yeah, there's birds up there, or bats, I don't know. I mean, that's where the bats hang out. That's probably where the birds are at that I hear. Yeah, it's birds right there. It goes way out there. The flashlight can't quite highlight that, but that's kind of cool looking at the moment. Doesn't go all the way up though. Looks like water runs down that one. Looks like water runs down that if there's enough rain. Almost looks like it would be a waterfall. All right, well, I think I'm done with the flashlight. Yeah, I'm going to put them away. All right, so this is why this is one of my favorite hikes I've ever done, and why I've now hiked it 4 times, because it's a beautiful hike up and back down, and you've got this cave, the waterfall on it. It's got everything you could want in a hike. There's even a backpacking camp spot, fuel spot too. You continue up by Ice Cave. There's a really nice spot there to camp at, which I thought about doing, but it'd be way too early in the day to stop. So I guess I could hike back down, might stop and come back up. Such a beautiful view. Oh, no sex trails. Can walk that way. I'm gonna go hike over there to see if it goes someplace. It's so beautiful. I keep wanting to take pictures, so I'm probably taking way too many pictures of this, but. Just never get sick of looking at it. Alright, so I'm gonna hike up here to see what's up here. Might just be a scenic view. Where it goes, it's not on the map. I don't think it goes anywhere. Scenic view from this rock. All right. One last picture of how beautiful it is here before I head down. You just can't get over the beauty here. So amazing, even with a little bit of haze. Back to this area. Still quite beautiful. Sunlight's at different angles, so its colors are a little bit different. Walking along and all of a sudden you get hit by a beautiful scene like that. So I love this hike. Oh, I mean, that's like the perfect picture right there. That's another view of the cave in the afternoon sun. Lots of people up here right now. Can't really see them, notice how far away it is. You can hear them, but can't see them. Another picture of black bread rock. Almost back to the trailhead. Fall colors are starting to kick in down here. So I'm heading to the Teton National Park to see if I can get a backcountry permit. Looks like there's a couple of camps that are day old. You have to come show up and get them, and it looks like there's still 2 available at Jenny Lake. So I'm driving in to see if I can get one of those. right, so I got a backcountry permit for tonight at Leigh Lake, number 13. It's only a 1.6 mile hike, so it's pretty easy, which is nice since I didn't get here till got to the permit office at 4, and it's I think around 5 now. Yeah, 5 o'clock, so I'll be out of camp before around 6 o'clock, maybe a little before. That's perfect. Nice scenic view. I think there's going to be a lot more people on the trails here. I think Teton's more about the hiking. Yellowstone was more about looking at hot springs for people. Pretty scenic area. Bull elk hanging out at the campsites. Alright, so this is an unmaintained trail, but the ranger said it's still easy to navigate it. Beautiful so far. Let's see. Huh. I don't know which way is better. Let's look this way. Nope, yes, can't tell. I'll have to look at the map. I guess I'll have to watch the map real close. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is kind of hard to follow. Yeah, here it is though. Yeah, I'd say you definitely want a trail map for this hike. Trail back to being easy to follow. It's just some deadfall back there that path went in several different directions to get around it. Some people paddle boating out there. So looks like a big bear too. So I made it to the campsite. There's a bear box back there. So it's like a really good spot for a tent here. Fire pit's down there. Some canoers using it right now, but that's fine. So I left some trash here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set my tent up first. I got the tent set up with this awesome view, and then now I'm gonna go down. I got fire started already, and cook dinner right by the lake. The lake view is really amazing, but the canoer canoe guy had it going, and talked to him a little bit, and he was really nice. But I just thought I'd try to keep the fire going. But this is where I'm going to eat dinner at. Look at this view, this beach we have here. Man, this is amazing. This is what I expected Mallard Lake to be. All right, I'm gonna go get food and cook it. Storage lockers out here, and so put my stuff in here, and somebody left some newspaper and a frying pan in here. I'm cracking up. Really, either they forgot it was in here, or they hiked in with it and decided they no longer need a frying pan. My water, and I looked over, and that's a pretty nice view. There's my beach right over here. My own personal beach. For tonight, anyways. I might see if I can get this campsite again tomorrow night if I spend the night again. Alright, today turned out to be a pretty good day. I got to hike the Wind Cave Falls again. Got over to Teton, got a really nice campsite. Got my dinner ready, so here's what we're having. Some lasagna, instant lentils, and some Cheez-Its, and maybe the nuts. I don't know about those yet. But I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the lake as the sun goes down. Might move over to the other side later when it gets closer to sunset. Alright, I'm over here by the fire now. Enjoy that for a little bit. I'm not sure what time it is. It is 7:30, so not a lot of wood around here, and some of this stuff is collected by other people, so let's see what burns. Getting close to sunset and getting a little bit of color. Wind's died down, the lake's calmed way down. Very beautiful. Okay, so it's not the elk that they had to sign up about, but that's quite interesting. Very calm and relaxed deer.